Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Showing the slab in today's game, Luis Severino. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Goes down looking. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Eli White.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Raleigh with a homer in his last game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
In the dirt, blocked. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Raleigh, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. That's in there. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mariners leave a couple, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. This is A's baseball on the Show NorCal. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Seattle, Brian Wu. And Singy, as you know, he took home the AL Cy Young Award last year.
Well, look, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Stepping in, Darryl Hernandez. high fly ball down the left field line.
No,
and it's a foul ball.
Got good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good eye in that spot.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming home. An off throw to second, not in time. He's safe.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Carlos Cortez up next for the A's. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. Tag at second, and he's out trying to get back. He'll want it. And that one hammered. It bangs off the wall.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night. Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here. That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's going to be Nick Fortes. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 on, 1 out.
Ball, low. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one found hard the other way. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Rips that one to right. Reaching for it and breaks it in. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Lawrence Butler.
The power in his bat has just completely disappeared. I mean, there's no other way to say it. 0 home runs last month, and I'm sure he's wondering if he'll ever hit a home run again. Now, back in the middle of the order, that just can't continue. So it's going to start with good at-bats, not looking to hit the ball over the fence, looking to hit line drives with backspin. But I think the home runs will follow from there.
Swings through that.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. That one missing inside. Now quick for the first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Second inning set to go. So the Seattle Mariners have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
My base running's been pretty shitty lately. I'm lacking some concentration there.
Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Thomas towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Eli White digs in now. Out towards right center field. Cortez on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. 3 up. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Max Muncy.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Strike two.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one lifted to left. Canzone has a beat on it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Colby Thomas up next for the A's. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. In the air, left field, Canzone moving under it, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that misses, and that's ball one. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. That one pushed to the left and foul. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track. Oh, that fastball drilled
That
him.
hit him. Take your base.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman Josh
So,
Naylor.
man aboard, Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. And he gets back in.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Fair ball. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Right through there for a strike. The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. The throw in. And he's out.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Big Kurt.
foul ball. Here's your 1.
Nope, that's away.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's got a chance. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Cortez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. In the air to left center. White in and to his right. Out number 2. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. On the ground, right side. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get.
New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Mariners, Austin Hayes.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Well, just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play, and he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort, though, and a nice job to hang on to the ball throughout the catch. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one is out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they cut into the deficit.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
White, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hot shot to third. Long throw to first. And there's 2 away. In the air, right field. Cortez gets under it, and that'll do it. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's 3-2 A's. This is AL West action on MLB the Show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's the A's catcher, Nick Cortez. Out towards right center field. Hayes on his way in. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the A's, center fielder, Warren Butler.
right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. Quick move to first.
He's safe!
Dives back in safely.
Ball.
The 1-0. Butler at first, one gone. Out front, rip foul. The 1-2. Runner on the move. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Pickoff throw. Ow!
On the tag,
They
you're
got
out.
him, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Colt Emerson. In the air, left field. Thomas makes the grab on the right. And pitch and one out. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Flips it. Here's one. What a double play that was. Getting over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
And now it's 3-2. Caught him looking for the K.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, with that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. That one fouled off.
That's the ball. There we go.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Just missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Up the middle, Tolbert whips it to first on the run. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
Hernandez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Quick toss to first. Thomas dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts. Back here in a close one. And a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caducan. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron.
Digging in, Josh Naylor. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
A sliding stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's a high chopper. Muncy. On the run. Throw to first.
Hey, say!
Throw pulls him off the bag. And the inning's still alive. Young. In the box again. Takes a strike. Nasty pitch right there. 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
In the air, center field. Butler on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Mariners lead 1. They trail it 3-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Vargas.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Edward Bizardo appears to be getting loose. Ferrer warming up as well. The 1-0. Liner caught at second.
Up next for the A's, right fielder.
So digging in, Carlos Cortez. 1 for 2. A 1 down. Vargas in his 2nd season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hammered down the right side, but foul. A's leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That got him. Take it in.
for the A's, designated hitter, Chris Walker.
Now quick throw to first. Cortez back in on the dive. On a line. Takes it in for the out. Next to hit, Nick Cortez. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Cortez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone! He muscles that one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. That one misses. 3-1 now. Right through there for a strike. And a payoff pitch. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Max Muncy up next for the A's. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Sliced hard but foul. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's 5-2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Eli White. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Payoff pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it is gone. And they close the gap. It's 5-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike at 95. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Colt Emerson up next for the Mariners. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
And that one hops the wall. Runner around third. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the Luis Medina gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. No. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
In the infield in the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, keep the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Goes to second for 1. And a run scores on the double play. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gabe Spire.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
McNeil leading things off and takes a strike. In the air, right side. Hayes takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And a couple of quick outs. This one in the air, center field. White settles under this one. And that is that. Ready to begin the 8th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Strike 2. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Thought that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but being a pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Sets it.
Just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up, and As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and win it, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought if he called the ball, but either way, that's a really nice pick.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Inning over. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, number 16. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. Oh, down about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 6-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Performance nothing short of clutch. With that swing, he's giving his team the lead and a huge psychological boost.
Manager out of the dugout. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Gets him to chase after that one. Check swing, and he went 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now.
Oh, now this one blasted deep to left. Way back there. On its way and out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-5.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately, on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
1 down. Here's the catcher, Nick Cortez. He's already homered in this game. Laser could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second.
That's the ball.
The A's looking to add another here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
1-2. High fly ball out towards left center. Penzone on his way over. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, third
Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Okay.
Now the miss. Cortez at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even left.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jose Ferrer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Right through there for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Hard hit to right center. No one can get there. It falls in. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at that to pad their lead up to 3. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Colby Thomas up next for the A's. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 9-5.
Picks himself up at RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 on, 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one out in front that time. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Edward Bizardo up and throwing. Hancock also throwing. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Baker.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
White leading things off and takes a strike. Late on that fastball. Baker, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Out towards right center field. Cortez on the move. Misses the catch. And the leadoff man aboard. Henry Vogt now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Check swing called strike. 4-1.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's to third. Muncy over to McNeil. They've got the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball to play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
High fly ball lifted into near right field. And that'll do it. The A's even this series up at a game apiece.
These hitters have the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs have a lot to do with them coming out on top.
Our final score here, 9-5.
Sad, riding my whip and rodeo drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down for a 5. Stick. Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, te más también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR. Yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Estaba buscando una chica como tú. A quien le toca juguemos caro cruz. Ella no es tímida en la multitud. Rosita pa' la baby to su crew. La gente mirando y se desacató. El maquillaje sacó, ella tiene un fan club. Las gafas que al hielo si no las Jean Paul. Todos los carros deportivos con los RF Sport. Ella a mí me roncó y terminó llamándome diciéndome que se pa' salir le mintió. Dijo que no estaba de humor, que rico mami se sintió. Por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere. Nadie, por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma. Y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR. Yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres.